We are incredibly excited that this happened in Oregon and that we're able to celebrate this moment with our retail partner, Plaid Pantry. In addition to the commission that our retailers earn for selling lottery products day to day, a sale on a jackpot of this size also comes with a $100,000 bonus for Plaid Pantry. I know you are all very interested in learning more about the winner of the Powerball jackpot. Yesterday, a ticket holder came forward, and we are working through our process to verify the win. As you might imagine, a jackpot of this size is unprecedented here in Oregon. It will take time for us to complete the steps and the measures required to award the prize money. The steps include verifying the ticket information and following a process for Oregon to be able to collect the money from the multi-state lottery game that we participate in. By law, Oregon lottery winners, with very few exceptions, cannot remain anonymous. So once we have more information to share about the winner, we will be providing it. I want to just share a few numbers with all of you to understand how significant this win is for the state of Oregon. Thanks to sales from the run-up of the jackpot, which began back on January 2nd, we will be transferring $7.6 million back to the state. This money will fund public programs such as education, state parks, economic development, veteran services, and more. The retailers in Oregon who sell our Powerball tickets earned $1.79 million in commissions, and that does not include the prize bonuses that I mentioned. I'd now like to introduce Plaid Pantry's president and CEO, Jonathan Polonsky, for some remarks.
Thank you, Melanie. I don't have a ton to add. I mean, we're as anxious as you all to learn which one of our customers won this huge amount of money. But I can say that as a local company, our headquarters are here in Portland, Oregon. Everything's, we're a national company, but we're not. We're hyper local. Most of our stores are right here in Portland. And all our associates are ecstatic that we were able to sell this winning ticket. And I think it's great for the community. There's some, Portland's got some challenges right now, so it's really great to have something positive to talk about. So can't say enough about the fact that we have a great partnership with Lottery. We sell a lot of their products. It's a great thing for, an escape for a customer to come in and spend just a couple bucks and think that maybe they might win, and look what happened. Someone won. So it's pretty cool. And I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have if I can. Yeah, so we'll receive $100,000 at the end of this process. Again, locally owned and operated, all the money stays in the community and within our company. Each store rolls up to our company headquarters, but they all have their own P&Ls. And so this store will have $100,000 go into their bottom line in the month of April, which is going to do great for the store associates participate in a bonus program, and so that will help have a bigger bonus for them. Assistant managers and above in our company participate in the store bonus program. It's a mathematical equation, so we'll have to wait and see at the end of the month there's a bunch of components that roll into it, including shrink and labor and a bunch of stuff. So I can't answer that. I think, as I said, the money will go into a bonus pool for the management. Our managers generally do a pretty good job of taking care of everybody in the store because it really is a team effort, and that's how we kind of run the company in general. Is more of a family type operation, so people will be taken care of for sure.
Can you take us back to when you heard that your store was the store that sold the winning ticket?
Yeah, so for me it was a process, right? I mean, I joke, I bought a lottery ticket, and I told my wife, I think we're going to win this time, and so I first heard that it was Oregon. I'm like, oh, well, odds just went up. And then I heard it was Portland, Oregon. I'm like, oh, odds went way up. We got a lot of stores here in Portland. And then I heard it was in the Coley neighborhood. Okay, well now we're down to 2 of my stores. And then finally we got the word that it was this store, and I've gotten, you know, I don't know about 100, but I've gotten many emails, texts from vendors, customers, all very excited that Plaid got to participate in this, and I think they'll be very excited when the winner's finally announced as well.
And I understand this isn't the only big jackpot that you guys have sold here. What's the secret? What's the secret? Share it.
No secret. I mean, we have great customers that come in every day and play the games, and so you know, I hope people keep doing that for a long time to come. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because of security purposes, we can't get into too many specifics. We have a process to vet the claimant. We have a process that would look at the ticket itself and the retail purchase. And as I mentioned earlier, we also have steps that involve us getting the money from the multi-state lottery organization that manages Powerball. And so because of all of those moving pieces, it's going to take us a couple weeks before we can award the money to the winner. They do have, you obviously, yes, have to have a ticket to prove that you have won. Yes. I can't get into that specific detail about it. As I mentioned, we have security processes that we just need to keep close in order to make sure the process is able to operate properly. Again, I really can't get into specific details about the type of things we are looking at when we're assessing that.
Does the lottery confirm the person's name, say, by looking at government identification?
Yes, that would be something. Yes, yes.
Are there other similar pieces of information that the lottery needs to verify?
Again, I can't get into all the details of that.
With the ID?
Yes, you do need to have an ID. Yes. I can say that, again, like, as you heard, he mentioned that we did do that as part of our process, but I don't want to get into any more detail about that. I can't share any other details about the winner at this stage, but as I said, we will be very excited to share with you once we've gone through all the steps necessary who this person is. I think it'll be a couple of weeks. As I mentioned, this is like an unprecedented amount of money. We've never had a jackpot this large in Oregon, one here. There's a lot of moving pieces in terms of, like, we have to work with the Multi-State Lottery Association to be able to get the money transferred to Oregon in order to pay the winner. So those are just some of the logistical things that are going on. So we do not offer those services, but we highly encourage people who win a prize like this to seek out professional guidance from a financial planner or an attorney before they claim the prize. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Thanks. I don't think I'm not familiar with us doing anything like that, so I'm not aware of that. So this is a really good question. We always recommend that people sign the back of the ticket because it is like holding money. So if you were to lose it and you haven't done that and someone finds it on the ground, it then becomes theirs. There is no other way to prove who owned the ticket. So that's a really important thing to consider going forward. If you are playing lottery, make sure you sign the back of the ticket. I mean, obviously we support. Yes. Yeah, I'm like, you need to ask him that question. We are just, I think, so excited that this happened in Oregon. I know we see these big jackpots go to other states, and I think sometimes there's some disappointment that comes with that. And so the fact that we are able to celebrate something this big in Oregon is just, it's once in a lifetime. Since I've worked here, I always tell people the best part of my job is that I get to meet new millionaires all the time. And I would say a lot of times they may be in shock. They may not have known that this was going to happen to them, even though they were hoping for it. When it does happen, it's always like so exciting and fun. And I think one of the themes that I see like across in talking to some of our winners is just that overall like excitement, and they have moments that they like to share about when they found out and the dreams of what they might do with the money.
Going back to security real quick, so is there a what are the steps on top of the steps taken routinely with smaller prizes that are going to be taken with this?
I mean, I think one of the things I want to again stress is that because of the large amount of money we're talking about, we have to work with the other entity in order to even get the payment to award the prize. So that's like one element that makes this a lot different than, say, a smaller win, like $1 million win. So that's like one of the key things for sure. But we also just want to make sure we're being really diligent about how this is handled.
So there's other entities, the association rules essentially, or has to follow
Yes.
their requirements on that.
Yes. Yes. I don't know that the requirements are different, but there's just more steps involved again with a prize this large. Yes, some of it has to do with how the money is collected. Yes, all the states who are involved in the game. Yes.
So the verification that's so essential in order to collect the money, like giving it to the individual, then checking the individual identity and
Not necessarily in that order, but I want to just say that there are multiple steps that have to happen. Verification is one of them. A different step involves the aspect of the multi-state working with the multi-state lottery association to figure out how to award the prize money. I don't have any other specifics to offer, sorry. I don't have that number at my fingertips, but I could certainly get back to you if you would like that. At this location in particular, you were not overall? Okay. Yeah, I don't have that. I can tell you guys, if you're interested, Plaid Pantry has had some other big wins in recent times. So March 14th, they had a $1 million Powerball. And they had in August of last year, they had a $3.3 million Megabucks. And then in March of this year, they had a $100,000 Powerball.
That's not just this Plaid Pantry.
No, Plaid Pantry is in general, yeah.
Plaid Pantry is included in that number, do you know?
We have 104 stores in Oregon.
Any other questions before we wrap it up? I just, again, want to stress, we will definitely let you all know when we are able to. I know everyone's very like wanting to know the name of who this winner is, and we want to be very transparent, and we will let you know when we have that information to share. Thank you.